Hey everyone, it's Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be jumping into KardiaChain, or KAI. We've actually talked about KardiaChain here on the channel before, and today we're going to talk about it again because I still believe there's so much potential in future in KardiaChain. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is the actual website. We're going to take a look at the homepage, talk a little bit more about its accessibility blockchain for millions. It's the first interoperable blockchain in the Vietnam and Southeast Asia, and they talk about how you can buy KAI, also staking. We're going to jump into both of those here in just a minute. But before we do so, you can see here, there are 4 different websites that have great articles featuring KAI or KardiaChain. So the first one talks about the top tech and companies, actually different companies to watch in 2021. And the coolest thing about this is on Yahoo Finance, and one that was mentioned is KardiaChain. So that's definitely something you'll learn a little bit more about here in today's video, is why KardiaChain is one of the most looked at and most kind of thought about when it comes to these different tech companies and tech trends. So here we see cross-chain communication has been a significant hurdle to mass adoption. In a recent survey by the European Economic Area, members including JP Morgan, Microsoft, and Standard Chartered Bank identified interoperability as the top takeaway. This problem is being tackled by the ambitious team at KardiaChain, an exciting, really new blockchain project with revolutionary, sorry, can't talk for a second there, but innovation, the dual node. So a novel invention that patent pending that really kind of offers integration without really assimilation, and a description that would attract blockchain experts if actualized, because it could be the most crucial breakthrough for enterprise adoption since the development of Ethereum itself. So KardiaChain is definitely doing something special, something unique, and something needed in this crypto space. If we actually take a look, though, at KardiaChain, I want to talk a little bit how you can buy KardiaChain and also staking before we jump into the technology and the ecosystem itself. So the first thing we'll do is we'll actually click buy. And we click buy KAI, it'll bring up this little page here, and you can actually do so very, very easily with your Bitcoin address. You can also, do it in many other forms, and we'll talk a little bit about that in the future of the video. But we have more to talk about when it comes to staking. So there's a lot of great staking opportunities, and if we go here, we can actually see there are a bunch of different actually validators you can take advantage of, and they can give you up to about 10 to 12% APY, it seems like, for the most part. And it does depend on which validator you actually kind of join and jump into. But you can actually see the staking calculator here at the top. So let's say we go with the validator Mitch.net or MitchNet. And let's say we have 1,000K, or let's go 3,000 KAI. So you can actually see here that the commission is going to be 0.5% voting power. The staked amount going to be, already being staked on the validator stats. But let's calculate it. So the estimated earnings in 30 days, you'd earn about 28 KAI. And the APR is actually 11.48% with the MitchNet. And you can see 344 KAI over 365 days. Really, really solid. It's just going to be passive rewards, passive income, stuff you love to see in crypto. So definitely another reason as to why KardiaChain is a loved crypto in this space. I want to jump a little bit farther into the website, though, and talk a little bit more about the technology and why KardiaChain is so special. So the first things we're going to be looking at here is the global blockchain standard for local businesses. So number 1, blockchain platform in Vietnam, top 20 blockchain platforms globally, and then also 20 validators from reputable really businesses, LG, CNS, May Lin, we have Fado and Yeah1, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of great companies taking advantage of KardiaChain itself. I will say, guys, before we jump too much farther into today's video, if you guys ever want to jump a little bit deeper yourself, do your own research, make sure to jump down into the description of today's video. I'll have all links for KardiaChain so you guys can learn a little bit more about it yourself if you guys want to jump into it or not, as I am not a financial advisor. But what else is so great about KardiaChain? So they talk about the efficient blockchain with top-notch technical specs. So it's fast, 5-second confirmation time. They talk about how efficient it is, how scalable it is, and how secure it is. They also talk about interoperable with other blockchain platforms. So it's scalable, easy to use, transparent, and those are definitely features you want to see in a crypto. And you can see that here with KardiaChain is a blockchain infrastructure that helps connect other blockchains. So here with scalability, interoperability, developability, and adaptability, you're going to see features that a lot of people are going to want to take advantage of in crypto space, and a lot of people are investing into KardiaChain for an obvious reason. You can also see how to become a delegator yourself and start earning now. So you can see your stake, how much you would earn daily, monthly, and yearly, and how the yearly return comes out there in percentages. If we actually jump down a little bit farther, we do see more about the Kardia team, and this is something I want to jump into. We'll do that here and actually click in and see that they have a culture. We put innovation at the core of our business. It is a part of our DNA and pride. We are creators who thrive to change the public's perception of blockchain while making it an essential part of everyone's daily life. They talk a little bit more about their people themselves. So you can see the Kardia leadership. You can see the team that's in charge, the CEO, the CTO, CRO, CBO. There's a lot of potential behind CCO, and all the head of engineering, marketing, tech leads, and the tech leads, like I said, are a big part of the performance and really where KardiaChain's moving and thriving to. So you can see more into their LinkedIn, their Twitter, their Telegrams. Definitely take a look a little bit deeper into the team before you invest in any project, as you're going to want to know who's in charge of the project you're investing in. And that's exactly why I feel so safe and comfortable with investing in KardiaChain myself. If we actually take a look at the technology, though, this is where you're going to learn a little bit more about the tech and understand why KardiaChain is actually so special. It is a little bit harder to understand for some of you guys that just kind of want the key terms like scalability and adaptability. But it does talk about the dual master node. It talks about the elastic sharding with incentivized really mechanisms, or eSwim. They have the smart contract markup language, or KSML, and then they talk about more technological advantages. So algorithmic approach and transaction routing to optimize cost and speed, unifies smart contract language to enhance developability, non-invasive solutions provide backward compatibility, and zero changes required on other chains for integration, really practical implementation, and then secured and decentralized interchain data ingestion. So a lot of great technological advantages there. And I wanted to kind of just cover the main ones there that you guys can probably understand the most. But jumping into the roadmap is another reason as to why I believe KardiaChain has a huge future. Not only are there great coins that continue to develop on KardiaChain, and great play to earn games as well. We've talked about a few of those that's actually kind of started out on KardiaChain in a way. So let's take a look at this roadmap. So Q4 2022, or not 2022, but Q4 2020, they talked about the mainnet 1.0, right? And now we're actually to that Q4 2021 finally, mainnet 2.x with KSML 1.0, DID integration in KAI membership, and we also have the Pokemon NFT launch. So a lot of cool things coming in Q3, Q4 2021 with KardiaChain. There's a lot of great things also going on with the ecosystem itself. And the three key advantages of KardiaChain, we talked about so many advantages at this really kind of point in time, but when they talk about the Kardia mainnet, they talk about their unique interoperability between all blockchains, regardless of protocol, without assimilation, enables KardiaChain to be a backbone of Web 3.0. Key advantages of KardiaChain being solving blockchain's common barriers without trade-off for security, privacy, or speed, 10,000 times cheaper fees than most market offers, and then KardiaChain's smart makeup language, or KSML, allows developers to build and deploy dApps across any blockchain regardless of their native language. So they also talk more about their KardiaChain master wallet, their KardiaChain DEX, and some of the dApps on KardiaChain. Like I said, some of the biggest in the space being My DeFi Pet, Thetan Arena, KII memberships, DeFi, or DeFi. I always call it DeFi, but I guess the big thing to note here is, DeFily finance. So I just want to make sure you guys see what I'm saying there. But there's a lot of potential behind so many of these coins, and you can actually transact KAI native tokens and KRC20 tokens issued on the Kardia blockchain through these apps and products, which is really cool. And you can also see the sleep earn finance as well. There's a lot of great things coming to the KardiaChain itself, but I just want to kind of show you guys a brief overview in today's video, kind of covering the staking, how to buy, how to actually get involved with the products, the understanding of why these features and use cases and utility that KardiaChain provides is so important to the future of the crypto space. If you guys want to learn a little bit more, I will have all links down in the description below. Like I said, this is a coin I am personally invested in, a coin that I'm going to continue to keep you guys up to date with on this channel. So if you guys are interested in this coin as well as so many others, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. I'll see you guys all in the next one.